So, I would encourage you, if you're feeling the need to give excuses for whatever it is you need to do to get you to the next level, push through it, do it even though it may seem hard. You're not going to look back on it and regret trying. I'm over by the Brooklyn Botanic Garden area, and I was just thinking about back in the spring when I took some pictures over there and some video, just this amazing color of spring and the blossoms coming off the tree. It actually looked like snow for a while, and it's about the seasons. The seasons are always changing, just like life. And one of the things we're trying to do is get our business on the ground in this season, and we've been working at it for a little over a year now, and part of that involves sales, which is good because that's what my experience has been in over the last 25 years. And if I'm good at anything, I'd like to think I'm good at that. But something that's never easy is the excuses, especially when you're prospecting, trying to get new business, going to cold call, whether it's physically or on the phone. Just walking in cold somewhere and trying to get their attention in that little short time frame that you've got. You've only got a short window, and you feel that pressure. You don't want to come across salesy, but you want to get your message across as quick as possible, and that's not always easy. It's always in the back of your mind, these different excuses, and I can think of about 5 right now, good excuses of why I shouldn't go cold call this afternoon. For one, it's getting pretty late. Had some personal stuff going on today. I don't feel 100%. We went pretty hard yesterday while my brother and his family were in town, and I've got kind of this sinusy thing going on, and the weather it's a little humid out. Like I said, there's a million excuses and reasons why not to go, but I've always found that during those times, that's really a sign that you need to do it. And the times I've pushed through and gotten it done, I never look back on that and regret it. Whether they say yes or no, or whatever happens, you're going to know that you put forth your best effort and you did it, even though you had some good excuses why you shouldn't have to do it. You pushed through, and it made you a better person. Cold calling is the first part of getting a deal. So we had some business cards made when we first started. And with my previous job, one of the things was you tried to give out 25 cards a day, and maybe some of those were good calls, some of them were bad, but you tried to give out at least 25 cards and see what would happen. With those kind of numbers, the averages were something good would happen, and over time you get some customers and you get busy with them, and there's other things going on, and you kind of get out of that practice of going back and making those cold calls. But if you don't, then your business is not growing, and if it's not growing, guess what it's doing? We're not where we want to be yet, so it's going to require, quite frankly, the continuation of doing things that I don't really want to do sometimes. You never know what's going to happen when you walk in that door. Nice and empty and cool. The other thing I want to talk about real quick is with regards to excuses. You can come up with a lot of reasons why maybe you shouldn't go to a place. Like right now, it's 7 o'clock here in New York. It's busy dinner time. I'm going to be going to a lot of restaurants, and a lot of them are going to be busy. The managers will be busy. The owners will be busy. That's a good excuse not to go right now. But I'm going anyway, because I've seen it happen before, that sometimes those are the best times, the times that you think aren't the best. You don't know what's going to happen when you get there. They may not be busy, and they may need help that you can give them. So, don't just assume that you know exactly what's going to happen before you even walk in the door. Tuesday afternoon, It's been raining all day. We're actually headed out to Clinton Hill. We've got a meeting in about an hour, actually a project we're doing at a doctor's office. It's actually one of our favorite clients. They've had us do some work for them before, some drone footage and things like that. And they want some how-to videos. So this will be the first time we've really done much of that. We've done a little bit in the past, but nothing like this. So it's been raining. We're going to catch an Uber instead of the subway, and we got about an hour to get there, so we should have plenty of time. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going today?
Doing great. How's it going with you?
Doing well. Uber Pool. That's where you get to save a little money and share a ride with someone else. Sometimes it's not too bad, other times it's not that great. This time was fair. Problem here was the air fresheners in these Ubers just make you nauseous if the ride's for very long. But we're here, we didn't get too wet, so we're in good shape.
Start again, Ben.
We just got back from our meeting with our client, and they wanted to do some how-to videos on answering the phone a certain way and what to do about insurance. So we filmed all that for them, and we're now headed to Koreatown to get something to eat for dinner. I had messaged a friend of mine who took me to lunch there at this really cool place for lunch. I don't know, it was maybe 6 to 9 months ago, and it's kind of in the heart of Koreatown, and they just had some amazing food, some different things I'd never tried before. Yeah, that's pretty empty in here. It'd be a good time for another Michael Jackson thriller type video. It was at Hoyt Schermerhorn, I believe.